What up, everybody? It's Martin Sosa out here on my morning walk, and I really wanted to shoot this video just because one of our homies, Eunice, wrote in. She goes by Evie because she's gangsta like that. But yeah, I figured we could just tackle her question while we go on a walk. Let me pull up her question real quick, and we can get up on it. Get up on it. Sorry, I get weird in the morning. Clearly. Okay, she writes, and she writes. I feel like Oprah or something, or I don't know. Hey Martin, my name is Eunice, but you can call me Evie. I really enjoy watching your videos. I think you're a great person. You have helped me with many personal issues. Dude, you're awesome. I added the awesome part. I really need your help with another of my issues. I suffer from social anxiety, and it's really hard and awkward for me to talk to people, especially people I don't know. Almost to the point that I start stuttering, I start turning red, and they start to notice, and then they notice, and now they feel uncomfortable too. That sucks. So I wanted to ask you if you could give me some tips on how to talk to new people or even crowds. Smiley face. I would appreciate if you could answer. Yo, Eunice. So I can definitely relate, and I know how you feel in this situation, because I remember 2 times in particular in my life. One of them, I used to work at a gym, and I worked at the front desk there, and so I'd always be greeting people. We'd have hundreds and hundreds of people coming out to talk to them, make conversation, people I don't even know. And sometimes people coming on a tour, and for some people it would go well, you know, it was comfortable, like conversation flowed a lot better. Other people I was like intimidated, and I was nervous, and I'd be talking quietly, and then I'd be like, here's the weights, you know? It just was weird and uncomfortable. And then I was also thinking, you know, like, I don't know if you've had this experience, but whenever, like, I'd be talking to a girl that I wasn't necessarily interested in romantically, I'd be like Rico Suave, you know, I'd be smooth and like funny and just on a roll and being myself. But then when it came to a girl that I had like the slightest interest in, I'd be like, so I had to be self-conscious, I'd be nervous. Don't say something stupid, man. You know, it's like, it's just like it didn't flow. It wasn't natural. It was just like too just nervous and in my head, you know. And obviously those didn't go very well either. And so you know, I was actually talking to my buddy about this the other day, and I was like, you know, we were saying like, why is that? Like, what? Why is it with certain people you're chilling, other people and not so much? And what I realized is that nervousness and self-consciousness or shyness is just an emotional state, right? We put ourselves there emotionally, and we can get ourselves out. Ta-da! Like magic, right? So here's what helped me, and I hope it helps you. Just some quick steps and tips. The first thing is that you got to take control of your body. This right here, this is your domain, and you own this shit, okay? And the best way to own it and to take control of how you feel and your emotions is through the breath, right? When we're afraid, when we're nervous, we breathe up here, you know? Maybe not like that, it's like if you're pregnant, but, and then when you're centered and you're calm and you're strong, you breathe through your belly, right down here in your gut. So breathe through your belly, control your breath, breathe through your belly when you're gonna go approach somebody, and just feel that centeredness and that calmness, right? So that's step number 1, that's the physical. Step number 2 has to do with the mindset, right? You got to realize that no one can reject you but you, right? When you go to have a conversation with somebody, you're talking to somebody, they might react unfavorably, they might be lame, it might be weird, you know, it might not go well, but no one can really reject you but you, right? It's just like, that's just the truth of the matter. And a lot of times, we got people, we got to share the road. And a lot of times, with conversations, right, we're going to approach somebody, we reject ourselves before we even get there, you know, and before we even have those conversations, and so that's why they don't go very well, right? Because instead of them rejecting us, we're in our own heads, right? We're self-conscious about what's going on. And step number 3 has to do with expectation, right? Expect people to like you, expect things to go well, expect them to good morning, hi. Yeah, expect, if you're gonna go approach someone, you're gonna talk to them, expect them to like you. Because a while ago they did a study on this. A dude would talk to people, or a girl, or whoever, and he would go into it the expectation that they would like him, and they would, because it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Quiet over there, I'm making a video. it's like it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because you actually act in a way that's warmer, that's more engaging, that's more likable when you expect someone to like you. And the same is true, it's also self-fulfilling prophecy with nervousness, right? Because when you feel nervous and you're like, oh, they're gonna reject me, you might not say it with your words, but you say it with your body language, right? Like, and the vibe that you put out is that sense of nervousness or rejection, right? So just expect them to like you, expect like this to go fantastically, right? And you know, honestly, one more thing, if you want to just forget the steps and you just want to conquer this fear, then what I would recommend to you, honestly, is just go to the mall and find an escalator, right? And find an escalator, stand at the base of that escalator and talk to or greet or ask out every person that's riding that thing down, right? Because when you do that, after a while, after you do that for half an hour a day, and you know, and the truth is, with that, before I go on, with that, it's like, it doesn't matter how cool you are, it doesn't matter if you're the chillest person on the planet, like some people aren't even gonna acknowledge you. Remember at the gym, I'd be 3 feet away. Some people, I could see that they could hear me, right? But they just wouldn't even acknowledge me or say hi. Other people would be cool, right? So you gotta expect that. Some people might be douchey, some people might be like, yeah, whatever, you know? But it's not about them, right? It's about you. It's about you looking straight at your fear and dancing with it, you know what I mean? And after doing that for a half hour a day, or for 2 days, or for a week, after a while you're like, this ain't so bad, you know what I mean? And you realize that fear is just an illusion, which is what all fears are, right? And you'll have that confidence within yourself to go and talk to whoever, because you realize it's not a big deal, you know what I mean? And you can handle this. So that's what I'm recommending to you. I hope that helps you out, and yeah, go get 'em. Peace.